days hard to kind of deal with?
Yeah, they're boring. Summer's fun for about 2 weeks, and then you're bored out of your mind. I mean, anyways, that's the way I feel. But these days are never good, especially if you don't have the cup. I think that's everyone's goal every single year, and I think in this room we still believe that's our goal every single year. It's one goal to get to the playoffs. The next goal is to win the cup, and I think that's the mindset of the group in here. So these days, you wish you were waking up to an itinerary, but we're not.
Julian said you were dealing with an injury during the playoffs here, but how much did that impact you?
Yeah, I mean, didn't feel great, but there's nothing you can do. I'm going to go out there and give myself, give 100% every single game as much as possibly as I can. It's the playoffs. It's the best time of year. It's the most fun time of year. So I'm sure I can put that injury to rest for 60 minutes a night.
Brandon, you've been a part of a team that made it all the way to the Stanley Cup final. You've been a part of a couple of teams that have been eliminated in the first round. What is that fine line, between, a team that goes far, maybe one that doesn't? I mean, especially when you look back at this series, how close some of those games were.
Yeah, listen, I've always believed that to win series, and if you look at every team that's won the Stanley Cup throughout series, sometimes bounces go your way, and I think a little bit maybe here and there bounces didn't go our way, but also we did have chances to capitalize and we didn't. So all said and done, I think the group inside this room, everyone gave their best effort, and I truly believe the window is far from closed here. We have tremendous players coming back for many, many years, and guys that are in the prime. You got the best goaltender in the world. So, I mean, obviously being out in the last 2 years in the first rounds was never our plan, never our goal. But it is what it is, and you can only look forward. And I think there's a lot to be excited about looking forward. If you look up and down this lineup, there's still a lot of champions in this dressing room, and a lot of guys that are still going to grow from these moments, and even the young guys coming in, being able to just learn from these moments. We got a tremendous group of young guys that came in and played for us this year and played in the playoffs, that got that experience, and it's something to look forward to, and everyone learns from series like this. It's just how quick can we close that first round exit.
Have you wondered if Steven Stamkos is going to be a part of that group next year?
Yeah, I mean, that's the elephant in the room, isn't it? But listen, since I got here, Stammer has been nothing but, when I look at Stammer, I believe he's a Bolt for life. That's just the vibe I get from him. He comes in, even just the way he played this year, with everything going on. It's not like it was out in the public, but everyone knew. You look on social media, it's absolutely everywhere about Steven Stamkos, and the way he came out and led this team and put that effort forward and put those things behind him the entire season is incredible, especially when you have to go in front of a mic every single day when there's ups and downs in a season, and that's what we had this year. We had a lot of adversity, a lot of times that maybe it was a little dark, and we didn't maybe playoffs were questions at points throughout the season, and we all know that, and he had to get up there and bring this group together, and he rallied us together for the pushes to get to the playoffs, and his performance speaks for itself in the playoffs, how bad this guy really wanted it and how much he still has it, and to be able to bring this group together. I mean, back then, when he was younger, I always say he was scored goals, did it on the ice 24/7. He had maybe a little bit of an older group ahead of him that can help with bringing that group together. And now he's the older guy, and we're all looking up to him, and he's bringing this group together and also showing it on the ice. It's incredible. And I've always said I think he's going to go down as one of the best captains in the world.
Have you asked him, you're coming back, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just assume so.
You mentioned adversity. You had a career high season And what do you learn about yourself and your game as well as this team throughout this season?
I think for myself, I think it was just, yeah, it was a good year for myself, I thought personally. But there was also stretches that I learned a lot about myself. I went on 18 games without scoring a goal. That's never easy on a player, especially when you want to contribute and want to help this team, and maybe that's a little bit a part of your job. But for the group, I think it was a very good year to learn a lot of things about this group, and I think it showed. There was, like I said, there were so many times that could have counted us out of the playoffs. Before the season started, I think we were probably counted off from a lot of people, and when times got tough, there's, 6 teams in the mix for a playoff spot within 1 or 2 points, and we're the team that grabs the Bulls by its horns and takes off ahead of all those guys. And last 10 games, we're not even sweating a playoff spot. So goes a long way. It shows how bad this group really wanted it, and going in the playoffs, we wanted it. It just didn't go our way.
How did Stamkos rally you guys? Like, we're not there behind the scenes with you guys. Like, in maybe January when it got dark, like, you easily quit it when you were out of playoff spot. Or anything he said, or is it more so just watching him play that?
Just I think when those times get hard, if you look on the ice, he's always the best player out there. He's always the one doing the little things right, and it goes to show in this playoffs. I mean, we're down 0-2 coming at home. He's already got, 5 goals. Like, he's doing his job. He's doing what he's out paid to do. He's giving 100% every single night, and that's a huge thing you can feed off of as a player. You look up to players like that. I look up to Stammer every single day. I look up to his play. He's a Hall of Famer, and when he can do that the hardest time of the year and try and bring this group together as much as possible and go to the media and answer all the questions and still be able to do what he's doing at tough times is that's a skill. And yeah, he's one heck of a captain.
Good. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.